The rain that we've had this week really isn't helping the drought situation. You can see the update. Last week we're at 41% of the state in severe drought. It's inched down a little bit, down to 39%, but holding that extreme level right at 9%. And with the prospects of very little rain over the next several days, these numbers really aren't going to move all that much. Today, it's the heat once again. We've got the heat advisories out for the entire state, really a good portion of the southeast. Then you get up into the panhandle, and it's not heat advisories, it's extreme heat warnings up in that direction. So we just continue to bake under loads of sun and heat and just not many of those cooling showers. Heat advisory from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m., 108 to 111 for that feels like temperature outside of some of the storms, because today probably our best chance of getting at least some rain around the area. 82 degrees right now here in Tampa, 84 in St. Petersburg, Lakeland, you're at 80, Wauchula 78 degrees, over into Sebring 79, some mid 70s as you head up into the northern part of our viewing area, with Brooksville at 77, the same in Tallahassee, then the mid 80s as you head down through the Keys at 85 degrees. So the big ridge of high pressure just still camped right over the top of us. So instead of the rising air in the afternoon thunderstorms, we tend to see more sinking air and just not many of the storms around, although it's August, so it wants to find a way to rain. And so we will see some storms as we go through the afternoon. Really pretty quiet across a good portion of the southeast, just simply because of some drier air and the subsidence in the atmosphere. And so it's going to stay this way all the way through the weekend. In fact, our rain chances probably the best today, and then drying things out a little bit more as we head through the weekend. There you see a few of these scattered storms around as we head to 3, 4, 5 o'clock this afternoon. Those will linger into the evening hours and clear out. And then tomorrow, you see there's just not much around. That rain chance starting to wane down to about a 30% chance for tomorrow, even lower as we head into next week. Now in the tropics, two areas that we're still watching. We have Invest 92, which is the yellow shaded area. That is likely going to work its way into the Caribbean. Wind shear, dry air, that'll put an end to that system. Then we also have 94, which will continue to work its way on towards the west. Here's both of these areas here, and that dry air starting to affect the first one, Invest 92. And notice as it works its way into the Caribbean, you see a lot of the computer models just tend to drop this off. That is it basically just dissipating. Then you have 92 working its way a little bit further to the north, still a long ways off, and it will start to deal with the dry air and the wind shear. So what do we have when it's over here north of Puerto Rico? It is likely going to be a very struggling system at that point. So don't get concerned about these types of views here with the computer model. Still a long ways off. And this system here could be little to nothing as it works its way north of Puerto Rico. So our forecast for today, partly cloudy, scattered showers and thunderstorms, daytime high 93 degrees. Then for tonight, mainly clear skies, overnight low down to 81 degrees. 7-day forecast. You see that rain chance about 40% for today, dropping off some as we head through the weekend. That daytime high 93 to 94 degrees all the way through the weekend and into next week, guys.